they're quadriceps muscles, so the muscles in the front are too strong and are overpowering the hamstring muscles and the gluteal muscles and the muscles that run on the side of the leg over here. So we start strengthening all the other muscles. And that's often a key in physical therapy, is figuring out a muscle imbalance in the patient and then trying to fix that and trying to work on all the other muscles.
It's normally like a 60-40 ratio, right? From quads to
Exactly. And you know, a lot of people, they use their quads a lot more. Every time you sit down in a chair and you're standing up, you walk up and down stairs, you use your quads a lot more than the hamstrings. So a lot of times hamstrings are forgotten in an exercise routine.
And there's 10 different pieces of equipment in a gym that would the quads, and only one or two that maybe do the hamstrings. They're never pleasant.
Exactly. Okay, you're done with that one. You can stand up here. Then when we move on to another common injury, shoulders. That's, I thought, oh, here it is. It's a TheraBand. You know, if you hold it over there.
Rex will get it, boy.
You hold the handles over here. So a lot of times with shoulder problems, the problem is that the patient has bad posture, so the shoulders are coming forward. Now what's happening in the shoulder, when the shoulders are forward, everything is getting impinged. So you have the head of the humerus right here, sits into a socket, so it's a ball and socket joint. And there's only a very small gap in there where you have tendons going through, nerves, and blood vessels. So when your shoulders are coming forward, everything is getting pinched off and getting enclosed. And that's where a lot of that pain comes from. So a lot of people get pain on the side of the arm, and that's what we're going to work on. So in physical therapy, we try to avoid working anything that brings you forward, because that's what people do all day long. What we do is we start working on bringing the shoulders back. So for a starter exercise here, you know, you can have someone hold it like Rex, or you can have tie it around a solid object or something that's not movable. What we're going to do is what we call rows. So you're going to pull the band backwards and really pinch the shoulder blades together there, and then come back forward. And then you pull backwards again, really pinch the shoulder blades together and forward. Same thing here again, as with the back exercises. We start doing 2 sets of 15 to work on muscular endurance and to build up that strength.
So with these, it's important to get full range, because some people do it, but they may just get to hair and stop. So it's important to get full range of motion.
Exactly. Well, the point of this exercise is really to start pinching the shoulder blades together.
Okay.
So people at home who don't necessarily have a band, and they can start working on just pinching the shoulder blades together. For a lot of people who are not used to exercising, that is very hard in itself, just to be able to pinch the shoulder blades together, to activate those correct muscles. You know, and then once you're able to do that, that's when we can move on to an exercise like this. Now we move on to the next.